Yokota Air Base's 36th Airlift Squadron is replacing 14 old C-130H Hercules cargo planes with new C-130Js. On one of its last missions in Japan, a C-130H Herc, known only by its tail number, lifted off from Yokota. The Vietnam War era plane's engines powered it west over the mountains behind Tokyo. Herc crews aren't assigned to an individual aircraft. They fly whatever plane is ready. Most Hercs are known simply by a tail number, but each has its own character. The old Herc passed Mount Fuji and banked north around Japan's rugged east coast. Crew members went about their duties in the cockpit and cargo hold, filled with switches, cables, mechanical controls on the old planes replaced by computers and digital systems on the Super Hercs. This aircraft, launched in 1974, has been all over the Pacific during a decade at Yokota. Mount Fuji filled the cockpit windows as the plane approached a rural drop zone, where the crew planned to launch a weighted pallet on a parachute. The route was pre-planned, but the navigator, whose job is done by a computer on the Super Herc, was checking altitude, airspeed, wind strength and direction to make sure the drop was as accurate as possible. Meanwhile, a flight engineer calculated the aircraft performance based on payload and atmospheric conditions. The Herc was flying low and straight when it reached the drop zone. It took microseconds for a ground chute to drag the cargo out of the plane and start floating towards the ground. Yokota's old Hercs are heading to new homes with the Air National Guard units in Connecticut and Ohio.